And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that's downstairs. And a full count now. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Now it's Mookie Betts. Just missed.
1-0.
And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And we're back. And on the mound today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
And he dodges that fastball.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. That one misses in the dirt.
2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him swinging. Seager stands in now. The shortstop takes a ball.
1-0.
Right side, hard hit. Edmonds slings to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's Jock Peterson. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And there's the strike. That one not close. And it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Ripped on a line. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Corbin back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Chop to the left side. Young. One out in second. The batter will be Michael Conforto. That one in the dirt. 1-0. That one missed. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Foul ball. Second inning here, no score. On the ground, Berger. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. Just
that's ball,
missed.
that's down. That's a ball.
Just missed.
Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then
3-1.
no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
We got a full count.
Two outs. He goes down looking. Back in Arlington, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Barnes to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Josh Young.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. In the dirt, and that is ball one. And that's outside.
2-2.
In the air, out to center. Grabs it on the run. 2 away now. So next to hit for Texas, Dustin Harris. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's outside. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great grab on the dive. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. So a man at first, and now it's Jake Berger to hit. Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
That's to third. Over to Edman. That ends the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fought off foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball. 1-2.
And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That's a ball.
And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now, Andy Pajes just missed. Pajes measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Foul ball there. On the ground to short, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1, and that's 2. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, designated
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. That one drifts inside.
Ball.
Barnes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That clips the corner. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. On the ground to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Leody Taveras.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength and ultra-fast arm and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, throws, sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Here is Marcus Semien. Went down on strikes his first time through. Yamamoto picks over. Taveras dives back in safely. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Late swing fouled off. Man at first, one away. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Towards first, and it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. And a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Conforto makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. He's 0 for 1. On the inside corner for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Betts whips it to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back. Here's Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First pitch, not close.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that's off the outside edge, and it's 3-0. And there's the automatic. Clips the outside corner. Now 3-2.
Count's full.
Struck him out of the foul tip. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hernandez
Ball.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. That's inside.
Nope, ball. 2-2.
That's down and in.
Count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Just missed. Hernandez at second with 2 down. That one ripped. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Tying run is in to score from second. Not in time. He's safe.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. And there's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground right side. Simeon toss over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom of the 4th, here's the third baseman, Josh Young.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch is downstairs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Dustin Harris, the next to hit. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In for a strike. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. First pitch swinging.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop,
1-1.
Swing for the fences.
No, that's out.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside 3-2 the count.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
In the air, out towards left center. Conforto makes the grab on the run. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Corbin back to work. Breaking ball misses down and away.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Andy Pajes digs in now. He hit into a double play his first time up. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Stepping in, Austin Barnes. That clips the corner. That one the other way. Tosses to first, 2 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani, 0 for 2 in this one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Going to count 1-2. 2 outs,
1 ball, 2
and
strikes.
1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim.
I really hope you listen to the essence of this message.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
1-1.
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Edman makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in, Leody Taveras. Just missed.
No, that's out.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
A little out front there as he swings through it. So now 1-2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Marcus Semien. 1 for 2. To third, Muncy. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in Arlington, and now Mookie Betts. Out to short, Seager. In plenty of time to first, and Betts is gone. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Obi Milner. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, and he just misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Fly ball down the line. Reaching for it and brings it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Siegs to the plate now. That one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. And Jack Peterson stands in. And that's downstairs and outside. And downstairs with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 2-2. Missed inside with the curve. On the ground and foul ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double.
Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at 2nd and 3rd. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. Just missed. Ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that just misses. Outside. And that's ball 3. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. There's a strike at the knees.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner.
And a swing and a miss, and that is a big first out. So up next, Dustin Harris. Golden opportunity right here. And that is out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And fouled off.
If they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least one run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Seager on third. Peterson at second. Garcia at first. 2 out of the inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Fires to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 3-1.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball line to center. And that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Shawn Armstrong.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here is Michael Conforto. Right through there for a strike. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a
That's the
ball.
ball.
That one missed.
Doubtful.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off. Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. First pitch
Outside,
doesn't find
ball.
the zone. And a strike on the outside edge. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. On to Simeon. On to first, double play. Here's Max Muncy.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-0.
Up and
That's
in,
the ball.
and now 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
3-1.
That missed by a lot. 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Luis Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Taveras now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
Ball one
That's the
there.
ball.
Base hit center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Simeon stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch
Ball.
inside, and 1-1. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
Runner at first with no outs here. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Struck him out looking. Here comes Corey Seager. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
To the right side. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And the batter down, Jock Peterson.
Only if you knew how I felt. I'm just keeping it real.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
On the outside corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. Up and in, and the count 1-2 on Jock. Line drive and foul ball.
Two and two.
Squirts away a little bit. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Bosley. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And it is 2-1.
Ball. That's a ball low.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now the batter now, Austin Barnes.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, out to short. Off balance feed, there's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
0 for 3 in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. There's a swing and a drive. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He got just enough of that one. It's 3-2. Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a strike to Mookie.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count. Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Banda.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That ball's foul.
That one way inside. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. So digging in, Josh Young. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And that one fouled off. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. And it goes just foul. In the air, left side. Conforto in position. Nabs it. 2 away. Up next for the Rangers, Dustin Harris. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Luke Jackson.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
And he grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Squeezes it, and there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Hernandez at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that's downstairs and outside. Hard liner. And it's caught for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Conforto in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.